Welcome back. This next guest hoping to battle depression with bits of clean comedy. Take a look.
As you know, I've been married 26 years. People ask me all the time, Mickey, how is it that you're able to stay together? Well, we've decided a long time ago that we were going to take a night each week and we were going to have a special dinner, just us. So I go on Tuesday and she goes on Thursdays.
Hey, you're making it work,
I'm
right?
trying my best. Anything that we can do.
Today we welcome to the show comedian Mickey Bell to talk a little bit about your story and what you've been up to. First off, where are you from, my friend?
I am from Alabama, so
right.
I
I'm
am
a Georgia boy myself.
Really?
Don't hold it against me.
Not the way you're talking. You're not from Georgia.
Well, you know, I've been professionally trained.
Yes, you have.
Something like that. Well, tell us, how did you get into comedy?
Actually, I started right in the middle of COVID. Lost my job during COVID. Fell into one of the deepest, darkest depressions a person could ever fall into, and I was literally fighting for my life. And so to save my family, they said, you've got to go get some help. And so I swallowed my pride, went and saw a psychologist. He said, you got to find your purpose. I didn't know what that purpose was going to be, but then I found out that it was comedy.
Wow.
And so I love getting on stage and helping people laugh, helping them have a better day. And then in our shows, we talk about mental illness. We encourage people to get the help that they need. And what better way to kick depression's butt than to laugh about it? So
yeah, well, and talk about finding that purpose too. You know, a lot of people, they hit rock bottom, so to speak, but they end up finding a new direction. You know, how do you hope to inspire other people?
Well, I just want people to know that it's okay to start over. It's okay to find yourself on rock bottom and needing to find a new path in life. And for some of us, we get to, you know, say things that we would normally get in trouble for saying and get paid for it.
Well, and what's your background? I mean, had you ever done stand-up before or anything like that?
No, I was a pastor of a church.
Yeah.
So I went from pastoring a church to, you know, I used to, now I entertain people that are normally getting drunk. And so that's what I did before. I preached to people who normally got drunk. So it's a wonderful thing. It's just a wonderful way that I'm able to do things. I mean, it's not like I get to come on here and kick butt like you do this morning. What was that, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't learn that in Georgia either.
I'll be talking to my therapist about that one later. Let's talk about your book, Reverse the Course of Depression. That's a mighty title there.
When I started doing comedy and people started coming up, I started mentioning it just a little bit in the show about my fight with depression. People started coming up and saying, how are you able to get on stage? Well, first of all, I'm medicated. That's how I get on stage. But people started saying, how do you fight your depression? And so I just took out a blank sheet of paper, listed down every emotion that attacks my mind. Just things like sometimes I feel like I'm invisible. Sometimes I feel like people don't understand. And so what I did was I just started writing how I fight each emotion, and then it came out in the form of a book. And so people use it. We've got centers that are using that to help people fight depression. And it's a resource that they can use each day with different emotions that attack their mind.
Where can they find the book?
Amazon.
Okay,
You
look it up.
threw me for a loop for a second.
No, it's fine.
It's like I didn't have any with me. You can go to Amazon. That's the quickest way to get it.
Well, and you have a show happening tonight.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I do. It's
Okay,
at
good.
Owasso First Church of the Nazarene. Tickets still available?
We have 100 tickets available left.
Wonderful.
So we're about sold out. So that's
yeah, the
good.
door is open tonight at 6:20 there at Owasso First Church of the Nazarene. You can go to his website there, themickybell.com, to nab those tickets. And I'm sure a lot of folks be laughing along with you. And it's always good to share a laugh, right?
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Wonderful.
Of course, I get nervous doing these shows because they said the camera adds 10 pounds. And I've got a lot of cameras in here.
I'm a little nervous too. That's why we got to go to break.
Come on, we got to do butt kicks.
Good to see you.
Thank you.